really did believe that no black person would ever shoot me.
Promise to pay back to me, henchman. In due time, I need you bitch niggas is listening. The world is mine. Set me up, wet me up, niggas stuck me up. Heard the guns bust, but you tricks never shut me up.
I believe that I didn't have to fear my own community. You know, I was like, I represent them.
I'm just getting over, you know what I'm saying, this whole situation with this East Coast, West Coast thing, you know, when they was going through their things and we was going through our things. I just came over, you know what I'm saying, trying to like basically squash it.
There was a bounty on the death row chains.
All out warfare, eye for eye. Last words to a bitch nigga, why you lie? Now you gotta watch your back now, watch your front. Here we come, gunshots to duck. Now you stuck, fuck the rap game, nigga, this M.O.B. So believe me, we enemies.
Just after the Mike Tyson-Bruce Seldon fight, Shakur, along with record company executive Marion Suge Knight, headed for a nightclub. But while stopping at this intersection, a car with 4 people pulled up and opened fire on Shakur and Knight.
So when Suge signed Tupac, Suge automatically had all Tupac's beef.
It was a very, very good time for young kids looking for a break.
Basically did the same thing Motown did. They took the mindset, the spirit, the dreams, the hopes and wishes and thoughts of the people of a time period, and they set it to music.
Dick had made a deal with Suge, Doc, and Dre to sell him a recording studio that he owned.
Suge took me out on the balcony, started talking to me personally. He had me look over the edge, show me how high I was up there.
You scared?
I needed to wear a diaper on that day.
You can look at it like I was an investor in Death Row Records with no return on my money.
He used to keep his artists locked in the room for days and beat them up and make them drink urine, all kinds of sick things I don't even want to say. He used to beat them for 2 days straight, then play like he was their best friend, all kinds of mental games, and that's how you get them in that slave state of mind.
There are so many things you hear about this situation. I tell you this, Mike Harris was firmly planted in the middle of it.
Well, on the news, they used to call Mike the Godfather.
Tonight, the story of a man who tried to murder his best friend.
At the young age of 26, he had already made millions of dollars. These are his roots.
So old sixes, old BMs with the kids, old schnitzers. 2 sides, both wishes. Karma is the sister of life.
See,
they both
bitches.
bitches.
In my life, there's a story in my pain. There's a story in my tears. Oh,
yeah, for life.
I was just like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? It kind of took me by, you know, even though we was going through our drama, I would never wish death on nobody, you know what I'm saying? Because ain't no coming back from that.
2 of the greatest forces in hip-hop murdered within 7 months of one another. And after 17 years, the murders are unresolved cold cases. Why is this?
I mean, my house was raided. I had a search warrant served on my residence.
They've never, you know, subpoenaed anybody to the grand jury to talk about what Suge is doing. You know what I mean? Not saying that he's even doing anything, but what they normally do is bring you to a grand jury and ask questions.
He's above some local guy who's caught with a small amount of a controlled substance, and the police give him a break because he turned a case for him. You see, so he is by definition, if he's given those breaks by district attorneys in various areas, then he's a high value informant.
Individuals who have minimum mandatory sentences, like 10 years and 20-year minimum mandatory sentences, you know, the government doesn't have to tell them that you can cooperate. The lawyers who represent them know at some point that the only way to get below that minimum mandatory is through cooperation.
There's a story in my pain. There's a story in my tears. Oh,
yeah, for life.
There's a story in me.
Lord, forgive me for my sins. I was chasing ends and I'm into making money. I ain't into making friends, cause these niggas ratting. I ain't fitting to take a chance. Homie said he bought that action. They grabbing me, take the stand. Damn. Said loyalty make a man. Got a homie in the smile. Knew him since a child, man, this game's so foul. But niggas made vows to a code I never break. Riding in the heavyweight, 36 O's in the bird, call it featherweight. Never on time, when I show up, I be ready late. Niggas got fat while we starved, they already ate. And I'm trying to get full, mass on clip full. If he got the money, we attack him like a pit bull. We selling soft and selling hard like it's a brick store. On my dick, nigga, thought that's what your bitch for.
My pain ain't never been told. Ain't never been told. All the success that I'm suffering from came from this knowledge I sold. This knowledge I sold. My family fucks with me and fought the enemy that stood in my way. My way. That's why I don't trust nobody, and I doubt you ever see that day where I surrender.